That is so many routes on there. Oh man, when it's now also rush hours now, so that's why we got the 2:30 starting running as well for evening rush back to Thornlie. That's the one and only new route that actually goes to Thornlie. So hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Perth Busport right now, and Owen on the 31. Now, also, I asked him to take the 31 because let's see whether the drivers drive the wrong way, because literally I saw so many drivers drive the wrong way with the 30 and 31 change. Literally, I just saw a 30 drove the wrong way already because they have changed their paths to drive Milligan Street now, and every single driver doesn't know about it, and they still drive William Street, which is the wrong way. So let's see whether Owen can help this guy out if he drive the wrong way. But here we are, we're waiting for the 2:30 here. Rush hours to Thornlie service. Let's go and do it. It's 15 minutes per bus, even worse than every single other route. And earlier on the bus I took down did the 2:30, so that's why I ended up waiting another one now. And that one was so packed. NH over there, NH! NH over there! NH over there, 1849. On the 990 service, which is very, very cool. There it is, clear shot on that one, right there with the doors open. Let's wait for our 2:30 now. Let's see what bus it's gonna be. Now I have seen Arctics on it, and I've also seen Richard bus on it, and I also see a brand new Beckenham bus on it, 3428, literally the newest one of all times. So that's why let's wait for our next 2:30 from Zone A here. Let's do it. Well, you can't see the number, but 1229 over here on the 227 service, not 27, 28 service, going over to Mount Claremont. NH, and also the 370 limited stops ready to go back there. Refurb B12, 221, 3014 going down to Armadale here. Here we go, one of the worst rush hour routes of all times, terrible frequency. Let's do it. Alright, time to go. I still need to ask his name, what the hell. Again, 230 doesn't have the number. Also the same thing for 221, it doesn't have a letter on it. 83 ready to go for NH, 1840 something, I don't remember the number. So, now, the 220 enhanced frequency, 20 minutes per bus during peak, which one of the Arctics just went by and was completely full on the 220. So, alright, so let's do it. 1840, 387, there it goes, coming in. NH coming in here for the 387. Okay, there's the 30, drove the right way, there it is. Oh, there it is, 1840, NH 387. There it goes. Because a lot of the B8s and B7s are up top, swap down, so that's why NH need to run at the top. Alright, here we go, 2409, future bus, let's do it. Now, the 221 and 230 literally is the same thing. There's no difference. It's just 230, basically 221 and 230, same path all the way from here to Cannington Carousel. And then the 230 just splits off limited express to Thornlie after that, no stops, while 221 is running all day down to Armadale Express. So that's why if you're going to Thornlie, just take 221 onto Cannington Carousel and change to 930. Which is basically how you need to do it during off-peak, but this is peak hours and this 230 is running. So, and a gas bus at the front for 907, 1638. So, let's do it. So literally the same thing between 221 and 230. The whole path is the same. Very, very limited stops. We'll stop at McIver Train Replacement Bus Stop, which is the Royal Perth Hospital, Wellington Square. For us, 221 and 230, we will stop at the end of the causeway. That means the stop before the causeway. And then Big Park Interchange. Next will be Oats Street, then Cannington Carousel, and then for us, we'll Thornlie afterwards. Tomorrow, I'll do the 221, which is basically train replacement from Armadale. So basically very, very limited stops. But for 907, we'll not stop at Causeway. 907 will not stop before going across the Causeway or after Causeway. No stops at the Causeway for 907. But for us, 221 and 230, it will stop at Causeway. Nice chat with said driver inside the Busport. I don't know his name actually. I need to ask his name. Like, damn it, I always want to ask his name, and I never remembered. And here's the stand, which is the same as the 221 and 220. Stopping. That's a lot of stops here. Oh my gosh. 230. That's like 4 stops right here. What the hell? And all of the train replacement routes this time are by Swan Transit. There are no routes by any other contractors. All the routes that are set new, I mean exclude 272, which is just not even related, but all of the other routes, 36, 51, 221, 220 technically involved, 206 technically involved, 230, 529, 529 also is not really close by, but 529 and 907, 908, except 529 and 272, all are by Swan Transit. So that's why, because Swan lost way too many routes for the shutdown. So that's why they have to give the routes back to Swan in order to balance it out. So that's why every single thing is Swan this time. So basically every single depot is having buses running, but yeah. Although 36 and 51 should be run by PATH, but it's just they have to give it to Swan to do something. If not, it's just Swan is going to lose a lot of money if you don't give them anything. So that's why only one for PATH, which is the stupid 272, and then we have 529 for Transdev. But of course, Transdev and PATH also got a lot of different other routes, so that's why they're not really that big of a deal. Not very full right now. I really wish I got on that 3428. That's such a brand new bus. After that, I would take the 206 to try out the path change. Hopefully the driver actually knows about it. There's a sign actually saying the path change, but it's actually after the old turn into Carousel. We don't turn like how the other routes now. We turn onto Cecil Avenue directly, so that's fine. Oh, we have to stop here. This is the Royal Perth Hospital stop. MacIver train replacement. Okay, we definitely have a lot of people taking it because it's rush hours. To Victoria Park Station, 905 train replacement, Armadale / Thornlie Lines. That's so dumb. Hopefully, actually, people are getting used to actually this limited stops because we won't stop everywhere. We literally have like technically no stops, very close to no stops. So that's why we only stop at Cannington Carousel and Oats Street. That's all, and then there are no more stops. So that's why this is a very limited stops. And then we have the next stop coming up at Wellington Square, which is at the frontier. That's technically count for Claysbrook because we won't go into the Claysbrook station spot. 221. 3133, I think. Literally like all day 221 is like Arctics. And then 907 gas bus. Literally all 907s I saw like literally a gas bus. Now there are a few Arctics on it, but it's just a few. And like 85% gas buses 907 today. And then some B12, some B8 Arctics, and then some random B8s and B7s randomly, but most of the time it's just gas buses. Here's the Claysbrook replacement stop, Wellington Square. And everyone's just swarmed in the rigid bus. 51 coming down here, over there, 51. 51 is definitely also very useful if you just want to go back to Cannington, and if you want to get off at Oran Road. That's literally off the stops along Oran Road. It's like how you want to go. Go straight, go. 3410, oh, it's that 905. Why 905 goes here? What the hell? It turns the wrong turn. He turns the wrong turn. That's not where he should be coming out. What the hell? Is that where he should be coming out? No, I think he comes out at the other end of the Wellington Square instead of this side. Yeah, he turns the wrong way, but that's totally fine. There are no stops, so. Okay, no stops. Next stop is the Causeway. what the hell is going on here? Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. Who the hell doesn't turn it on? 30-40 over there. Now also with enhanced frequency, 220 also have his final trip, the normal final trip, which actually just goes to Cannington Carousel, cancelled. And then every single one goes down to Armadale now for the 220. So that's fine. Before the last trip down to, for 220 down, is actually just to Cannington Carousel and terminate. But now as everything goes down to Armadale, no more terminating early for the 220. 960, of course more gas bus. And made it to Albany Terrace. 24 over there. And are we stopping? No, we should be turning. Yeah, we should be turning. 9:30, 4 minutes per bus. Like compare with this one. This one's 15, and then the 9:30 is 4. Like I'd rather just take 9:30 to be honest with you guys, if I'm along here. So now the temporary bus stops over here have been removed, because it's just basically before temporary bus stops along here to ready for the shutdown stands, but now the shutdown stands are ready to go, so that's why there's back to the back. Over here now. We do stop, so... Yes, we do have a stop here. I think. Actually, not so sure. I don't think there is actually. Is there... Oh no, we don't stop here. Oh, then actually all of the limited stops doesn't stop here then. Okay. It's just all of the normal routes. Oh, we got an NH in front of us. Yep. Oh my gosh, 1359 on the 935 service. That's an NH on the 935. Nice. Very, very easy to spot. Not like very easy to spot an NH, but very not as hard as before, of course. Literally, I saw like 10 today, NH. So there's 1359, which was running all day. Yes, which has been running all day. I saw him in the morning already. Starting from the morning, I saw him doing 38 in the morning, and he did some random things. And then he did a 202, I think, also. And then now he's on the 935, which is NH going now, 1359. Yep, earlier on in the Busport, chatted with that Cannington driver, very nice guy. So one of my favorite drivers. If you're watching this video, I appreciate it. And there's my praise on you, because he's one of the best really. Because he usually comes out when there's some special events. I usually see him driving special events. I never really seen him driving normal things. But he told me he drove the stadium service yesterday, probably 650 because of Cannington depot. But today he was on coordinating inside the Busport. And then he was the one that drove Mark and I on the Currambine Express quite a few months ago. And he also drove my 944 on that day when it first started. So very, very nice driver. He literally came up and said, and here's Vic Park Transperth. Yes, we have. Why the hell there's a... What? Canning Highway Services. There's a freaking sign over there, so Canning Highway Services is over there. Who the hell will see that? And we also have the new stands here at Victoria Park now. They're no longer using letters, they're now using numbers. And they also have an extra stand right here for the shutdown routes. Yes, for the shutdown routes, this is the new stand for the shutdown routes. 220, 221 and 907, or to Armadale, while we have the 230 on this stand over here. So, yes, now it's doing 1 to 5 and then 6 until on the other side, and then 7 is the one on the edge of the road. So, before there are 6 stands, now there are 7. So, before it was A to F, and now it's 1 to 7, so. Yeah, Thornlie services. Oh my gosh, this driver literally has no idea what he's doing. He's looking at the shift and is like not wondering what is going on with his life right now. He literally have no idea what to do, and he's just literally here. So I saw a couple of I think I saw Liam earlier on across the road, and also Craig, the wheelchair dude. Yep. And Owen was there at the start of the video. So I wonder what happened to that 31. Did it drove the right way? Hopefully it did. There's the very clear spot on that NH. We drive down Shepperton Road now. Next stop, Oats Street. Oh, that NH is even faster than us. What the hell? What the hell? That NH is so fast over there. Oh, there it is, turning for the 935. There it is, NH on the 935. Oh, those have the new seats in there, nice. Not the old and hard as hell seats. Those are good seats. Those are the gas bus seats, which is good. And here it goes, no stops all the way to Oat Street, which is actually pretty stupid because someone actually don't know and just boarded and they want to get off in the middle and then they're screwed. Earlier on for my 221 that I took earlier on, I didn't film it. I'd film it I will film it tomorrow. But for the 221 I took B12 earlier on, 3021, the driver literally just let the guy get off in the middle here. So, which is so dumb. They just don't have enough information on the stuff. We're not going to go back to the city today. I'm just going to go back home after that. Originally I should be meeting my friend and he is cooking. Oh my gosh, there's so many 905 layover right here. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Parked along the side of the road, like literally along the road. What? The Victoria Park station is just inside here, inside this road, which I've done the 905. So if you actually just walk in here a little bit, just walk in this road, is actually Victoria Park station just inside. So actually I've never used the Victoria Park station to actually go inside of Victoria Park because it's actually very inconvenient. Yep, all the way no stops. We've got a bus turning here. 908, 908, 2402, 908, limited stops, Cannington Station. Yeah, he's driving pretty decent right now. We've got more buses on the other side. 221 of course. 221 is running all day, so. But even all day, last service is like 10, so that's why. Yeah, last service is like 10, which is so bad actually. Now outbound of course with more, but inbound is like 10, while the trains actually continue running all the way till the end of the day. So, which is a little bit unfortunate that trains will not be running for a year and a half, but that's how life goes. Yep, here we go. This is the one and only train replacement route for Thornlie. Probably like half of the whole bus here is actually Thornlie Line users. So, unfortunately, actually for 230, it does not continue as any route, so it just goes to Thornlie and stop. While the 930, basically every single bus will continue its way. I mean, not everyone because it's 4 minutes per bus right now, so that's why maybe like 1 to 2, like 1 in 3 or something will actually continue its way to other routes, including 210, 211, and 212. I must have dumped 223 down there, which is so stupid. Here it is. This is what rush hour is always. Albany Highway is always jamming during rush hours. Yep. Okay, here we go. That's why I don't like these rush hour routes. Here we go. Jamming now. Alright. Yep, alright. Yep, this is already expected. 1637, more Southern River gas bus. Literally like all of the Southern River buses are out today. Literally everyone. And also, of course, because Southern River is getting so many gas buses from Welshpool right now, so that's why tons of gas buses. Literally like all gas buses on the 907. Like what the hell? More and more future buses are getting over to Welshpool, so that's why Beckenham is receiving very, very brand new 34s, not 38s, Jesus. Like how many more years before the 38s will come out? Like what the hell? Oh, okay. Yeah, because of traffic jam, it's definitely going to be double the time of the trains. Got the 2606 at the front for 221, literally in front of us. We're basically taking the exact same path as that guy at the front, so. And we also have a big section actually inside Bentley that none of these things will stop actually at all at Bentley. It's just drive right through a Bentley, which is actually cool, but at the same time it's actually not great because a lot of people actually live in Bentley, you know? Oh man. The other side, of course, is completely free, but this side, of course, is terrible because it's rush hours. Oh, another complete stop. Alright, peace. Oh man, this is like the worst path to drive through. Like what the hell? Actually, I know where the start of the line is for this jam. It's actually all the way at Cannington Carousel because that's like the worst turn at Cannington Carousel. So we'll probably jam all the way down. Actually, it's actually gonna be terrible then. Oh my gosh. Oh man, what the hell? Why is there 9:30? Finally, some sort of high speed. Like, for sure, I think even right now, the 221 might be slower than 220 because 220 literally run inside. For sure, no traffic jam inside. So, for sure, you can actually run ahead of the 221. Oh my gosh. Here's the... we're not even at the Oats Street stop yet. Like, seriously. I finally made it to Oats Street here. Here's the Oats Street stop. Is that a coordinator on there? Yeah, 221 at the front is stopping, so that's why. Next stop's Carousel. Yeah, there is a coordinator here. And another red light. Oh my gosh, these red lights are so bad. Okay, the traffic finally alleviated a little bit, but it's not good. Yes, 37 has now been swapped and changed into a circular route, so that's fine. So it just goes to East Vic Park inside and just goes back up to airport. So yes, they have swapped it to a circular route now for 37. But it still shows a bi-directional on the app, but it's basically a circular route. Finally, we can go fast. Next is Cannington Carousel, no stops all the way along. Bentley. Traffic's getting back again. And also, that's actually the first time ever having a desto inside Perth Busport saying Thornlie Station. For the displays. Never there are routes actually going in there to Thornlie. It's just the 9:30 that actually goes there, but it goes out to the city and it doesn't even go there. So yeah, it's the first time seeing display on inside Perth Busport with Thornlie Station on it. Next stop is Cannington Carousel, if that person that pressed the bell is not aware of it. $34, 1998. Oh my gosh, these red lights are just ridiculous. Every single red light, we just hit every single red light. Oh my gosh. they asked the driver. Next stop is Cannington Carousel. Oh, the traffic is back now. This is one of the dreadful turns here. This is one of the worst turns. They really should have actually like restrict right turns at Cecil Avenue at the front during rush hours, because it's just ridiculous with the cars turning always. Okay, at least we're okay. No stopping here. But the next stop will stop right outside of the shopping center, which is actually very far down, to be honest. That shopping center stop is not even actually close. I mean, it's like in the middle of the shopping center as soon as you get off, but sometimes when you go back up to the edge of the shopping center, it's like a mile away. It's like I always just come here for this Guzman Y Gomez here. This Guzmani Gomez right here. And then either I get off here, which is like a mile, or I get off at that previous stop for the 9:30. If I take 9:30. Of course I usually just take 34, which just turns and get off, so that's fine. We're fine, but... And here we are at Cannington Carousel. Took half an hour already. Here we are. Yes, you can take it to Thornlie. It's just one stop, it's actually very quick. We are at the Cannington Carousel stop. Next is Thornlie Station. Literally the whole path is literally the same as the 9:30, but it just don't stop anything. Literally have like very, very little amount of stops. Next station is Thornlie Station, no stops. These are what we call limited stops, man. These are really what we call limited stops. Really very, very limited. The 208 coming in here, which for 208, 507 and 508 they're still turning like this. Okay, they're still turning like this, but the 206 doesn't turn here anymore. 206 turn on Cecil Avenue right, which is so dumb. Why it needs to do that? Like every single thing is going normal here. Why need to change one of the routes? Like what the hell? I'd rather just keep them all, you know, no change. Oh, there's a 206. That guy needs to don't turn. Hopefully he knows how to do that. I should be able to get the next 206 to go back, and hopefully he drives the right way. If not, I just have to stop him. It says 220 and 221 turns right. What? It goes straight, man. It's just the 230 and 930 turns right. And of course also all of the other routes, 206, 208, all these things will turn right. And here we go, turn right onto whatever Nicholson Road here. .507, 24 something, I didn't see, 62 I think. And turn on Spencer Road. Exactly how the 930 does, but we just don't stop. There are around 3 to 4 stops along this road here for the 930, and also that terrible sign completely broken. Yep, no stops. Continue. Here we go, continue. Very close to Thornlie now, almost there. Which considering he just max speed here, literally. Getting a little tired now, definitely. On service on the outside, 3366. Who the hell pressed the bell? There's no point in pressing the bell. Who the hell pressed the bell? And made it to Spencer Village. And 9:30 gas bus, and we have the train tracks here, which is now gone. Basically all dead here. There's these train tracks. $21.96. $21.96 on the 212, continued from 9:30, and we have 28.24 here. I was just doing a loop around. Why still not our turn? What the hell? It's still not our turn to turn right. What? Oh my gosh. And made it to Thornlie Station. Oh, the station's still open because they just closed off the gates, but they didn't close off the little snack store and also the toilets. You can still use them. So this is where they're gonna start building Thornlie to Coburn Link, which hopefully will be completed by the end of the shutdown. No tracks yet, still. But here we are at Thornlie Station. Oh, they still have the freaking. They still have that on there. Alright, there he goes now. 2:30. Let's see what he's gonna. 2:07 now. That's it. That's for him. 2409. 2:07. I got the 2:30 Thornlie Station on it, so good. And yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Oh my gosh, I can see things. 9:08. Still on there. Oh man. Oh man, this is so bad. Oh, they actually, again for this one, have an extra trip on Fridays now because they have the extra 9:07, 9:08 trips. But oh my gosh, they didn't change the top part here. What? Well, they ended at 2:30 to the 9:30 stand over here. Originally it's just 9:30, so. Anyways, now I'm gonna wait for 2:06 to try out that new path. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Alright. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Click on these videos up top, and peace.